Lesson 7, Part 3, Aorist active and middle infinitives. Aorist infinitives are translated just the same way as a present infinitive. They just have a different form. So, to translate an aorist active infinitive, put to blank, like to go or to walk. Aorist middle infinitives are pretty rare except for deponents in the New Testament. And of course, a deponent you're going to translate actively. If you have one that is not a deponent, translate it as to blank for oneself. And you're gonna have to use oneself, not myself or yourself, because it's sort of generic. So here's how they're formed. The first aorist active infinitive is the third stem plus an iota. First aorist middle infinitive is third stem plus sty. And of course, neither of those needs a theme vowel because first aorists don't get theme vowels. But then the aorist active infinitive gets third stem plus epsilon plus in, and second aorist middle infinitive is the third stem plus epsilon plus sty. Now notice aorist infinitives do not have an augment. Augments are only found in the indicative mood, and infinitives don't have a mood, so there are no augments for these. Now you might be thinking, well, how then for some of these, because some of these, the second stem and the third stem look very similar, how am I going to be able to tell the difference? There are no future infinitives. There just aren't. Infinitives don't have time. Now in English, they also don't have anything else going on. There is only one form of each of our infinitives, except for active or passive. We can put ours in the passive. That's the only thing we can do to change our infinitives. In Greek, they have present and they have active. There's also perfect as well. What's going on there is not time, but aspect. And now you don't have to know this, but a present infinitive has a little bit of the idea of progressiveness to it. And an aorist infinitive has a little bit of the idea of punctiliar or unspecified action, either happened at a point in time or we don't care if it was progressive. So that's why there are different ones in Greek, but we can't make that distinction in English. We don't have the grammar to do that. So we're going to translate them the exact same way, whether it's present or active. Sorry, present or past. There we go. Now note, root aorist verbs, anabino, katabino, gnosko, and epignosko take a nigh ending in the aorist active infinitive, and they don't ever show up in the aorist middle infinitive. So that one's very strange. It's probably going to throw you the first bunch of times that you see it, so pay close attention to those. Now, of course, don't worry about being able to form these infinitives. Just be able to recognize them. If the stem is a third stem, and it has any of these endings, it's an aorist infinitive. So examples. Aorist active infinitive of blepo is going to be blepsi. Blepsa is the stem and the iota is the ending. Aorist middle infinitive of blepo is blepsastai. Blepsa is the stem, stai is the ending. Aorist active infinitive of lambano, which is a second aorist, is labane. Lab is the stem, ain is the ending. Aorist middle infinitive of lambano is lab este. Lab with the, and I missed this on the last one there, labane. The epsilon is the theme vowel, in is the ending, and stai is the ending. So summary, aorist active infinitive is third stem plus an iota. Aorist middle infinitive, third stem plus stai. Second aorist active infinitive, third stem epsilon in. Aorist middle infinitive, third stem epsilon stai. Root aorist verbs take a nigh ending in the aorist active infinitive.